Night
What's up,
talkers.
family?
Okay,
There's the night talkers.
You feel me? Let me tell you niggas about this story. So, I think like 3 years ago, like 2022. So, it was a shorty's birthday, right?
Girl's birthday. Cool.
I'll call them whatever I want. So,
I mean, if they're short, it's not correct.
oh my god, dude, like these niggas. These niggas. Yo. So, shorty's birthday, and I didn't even know this person. So I flew down to come see my homies, and he's telling me like, yo, there's this girl's birthday that we want to go to. Let me ask if you can pull through. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. And then he hit me back and said that like, he sent my IG to her. And then she was like, wait, like I want this person now. So I'm like, okay, how does she look?
Well, she wants you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, okay, how does she look? And I'm still a rookie at this point, by the way. This is, I have no XP. So she then asked, like, can you send me a picture so I can send it to Lucona? She's like, we're cool. She sends a pic. I'm looking like, oh, wow, this one is bad. But this is like only physique. Like, she didn't show any face. Like, this is just from the neck down. You know?
Dangerous.
So I'm like, yeah, but that's the thing. I was a rookie, dog. So I'm thinking like, nigga.
So that was like a normal thing.
W, boy. I'm thinking like I've won. So I'm like, oh, I'm ready. Tell her like I'm gonna pull up. She's like, okay, thank you. So then 2 days later, we go to Melrose. And we all link up as a collective for a birthday. So I walk in, I see a couple of my homies there, see some shorties there. Like, cool, let me make myself comfortable. Then I walk in and I'm looking for this hand. I'm like, I don't see anyone who look like that person on the phone. She stands up. Oh, fuck, dude. Complete opposite to everything I saw on the phone. Not even close, blood. The shorty that I saw on the phone, I think she was like light skin in complexion.
It's dark.
Yeah, I think she was like, not even dark, she's like brown skin. No problem.
She changed the complexion
I was gonna say, like,
from the photo.
Baba, this person had like an athletic type of physique. When I saw her,
She's big.
you know, so
She got like a photo from a Pinterest or something.
thank you. That's exactly what happened. So what happened was, I won't even get to that yet.
oh, wait.
Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Dog. So, I have her, and imagine I'm pulling up with excitement, I'm about to like run some game down, and then I see her, yo, boy, anger. Yo, I was furious, folks. I didn't show it, but I was angry. Fuck, dog. I was like, no, you set me up and you know it. And this hand is wrong for that. Like, she's wrong for that. She catfished me.
Wait, no. Wait, did your boy say that?
No, we all didn't know how she looked. We all did not know.
Oh.
Like, she's one of those hands where we have a mutual friend and it's her birthday, but like, I only know you through IG. You don't even post yourself. You're probably just reposting stories, just doing whatever shit.
Wait.
So this is all about first time like seeing her in person, dog.
Yeah.
Then when I saw her, like, yo, fuck happened now? Like, and I said to her, so by the way, she said that she wanted to chow.
Yeah.
To chow.
Did you
I was
run
like,
away?
no. Like,
okay.
when she messaged my boy, she's like, she wants to chow me. And I was like, yeah, cool. Like, let's make that happen. So now I see her, and that's still like the deal that we've made on the phone.
It's the narrative.
What do you mean deal?
As in, like, we've both agreed to it, that it's gonna happen.
Oh, you and the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys were speaking before.
No, as in, like, it was through
Zav.
the friend, yeah.
Oh,
through
tight
Zav.
shit.
So, cool. Now we get to the...
But I wasn't supposed to say his name. Did you say his name?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
So we got to the dinner,
Cool
bro.
guy, it's fine.
And then now I'm sitting there, I'm angry, but now, so my homie, Denim, he's sitting across from me, right? Denim, some of the niggas, I'm gonna say his fucking name, Cole Major. Does that name ring a bell?
Yeah.
From that shorty's house that we're at?
Yeah.
The Raggers thing.
Oh, him, yeah.
Cole Major sitting there, and his Han at the time, I'm not gonna say her name, was also sitting with them. So we're sitting around the table, word is going around, cause oh.
We'll bleep it, don't worry.
Yo.
Now we'll bleep it, don't worry. Don't.
So she's sitting like there. She's at the head of the table, and she's now whispering to her. It's like broken telephone, chief. She whispered to this friend, and it just went around the whole table that she wanted to chow me.
How?
So now, these guys in front of me are telling me like, "Yo, are you gonna chow her?" I'm like, "No, dog, I'm not gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
That's not happening. You're gonna chow her. I was like, "Nah." Then niggas start talking about like, "Okay, what if we pay you?" Like, how much you talking?
Dude, how much you talking?
Listen. At the time, the financials were low. Niggas was just trying to make some money on. So I asked them like, so they offered me. They were like 500. I was like, no.
Listen, was it like a detrimental situation? Was it?
Nah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Like this money was gonna be used for things, boy. I don't remember what things, but I just know there was a motive. Like it wouldn't be for no reason.
So you.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
You know, I just like I get to the bag. But like, do I say that I sell myself for money on? No, never. But like I said, I'm looking at each
In
other.
a sense, that's what you've done, G.
But like I'm a rookie.
So?
I'm a rookie. Like
I'm
this is the
finished.
beginning of. I'm still like finding my feet in the game.
Dog, it doesn't matter where you are, G. You're in the game already.
Okay, no, cause
Finding your feet in the game.
wait.
That's even worse, bro.
Wait. I'm going to expose you just now after I
Who?
tell the story. Him.
Oh. Me?
Yeah, don't worry.
You don't suppose me. I don't die.
Hold on. So they say 500. I'm like, no. They go up to 6, 7. No. Then I'm like,
A band.
Then they say a band. I'm like, oh shit, 1,000 rand, nigga. So now I'm like contemplating. Yo, okay, is this gonna happen? Then I'm like, I need proof, boy. So then this nigga Denim, I think he pulls out like 400 in cash. Then this one pulls out like I don't know. I don't think she pulled out money. I think she was just saying it. And then Jason was like, he's also going to put up money.
Yo, and here's money.
So I'm like, fuck, okay, like, yo, nigga, I get up. I tap her. I'm like, let's go. I don't even say, I just say, let's go. Boom, boy. I try walk. So I walk out of the restaurant now. I try walk as far as possible, G. As far as possible. Like, where no one can see me. I go. There's a staircase like leading to the parking lot upstairs, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm hiding behind the staircase. That's how deep it was.
This nigga actually did this.
That's how deep it was. Yo. Even thinking about that shit got me scared right now. But, you know, the thing happened. I tried for maybe like 10 seconds.
Yo.
Even that was too long for me, boy. 10 seconds. Then afterwards, she looked at me, she smiled, I walked away. And then she tried to like hold my hand like this. I'm like, dodge, walk away, weave. As I walk, right, and we're walking back to the restaurant, I see about 10 niggas with cameras pointed at our direction. I'm like, fuck.
What did you think was gonna happen?
I try to walk as far as possible, dog. I try to avoid this. I try to evade the police, G, but clearly, like, they hungry for this shit, dog. So,
Boy, no one was hungry that day.
so yeah, man.
You're the only one that was hungry that day.
I learned my lesson. Lesson being, don't put a price on like chowing, dog. Don't put a price on none of that shit, cause it's never worth it, you know. Now to me, like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna, yeah. So that's the lesson, guys.
Did they even pay you?
That's where things are
You
fucked
should
up.
be ashamed of yourself.
I got like 500.
You should be ashamed of yourself, my boy.
500. But listen, we've all child like you know.
You charge for money.
I didn't do it for
What
money.
did you child for?
Nothing.
So what got you there? That's okay. That's the no. That's why my reason is better, because at least I'm trying to gain something from it. You are just doing it out of hungriness. Like you are hungry to the point where
I was hungry.
Exactly. Like how's it worse?
But bro, no, I'm not saying it's worse or better. I'm saying you were basically prostitution because you did it
Yes.
for money.
Yes,
That's my
Wakanda,
point.
yes.
I don't. My child is probably okay. It was worse. Cool. I was in grade 9. I tried a big girl.
Okay.
It's lekker.
Okay.
But that's not the point. That's not the point.
You're okay.
No, you know this. The point is you did it for money.
Listen, guys.
That's the point.
Dude.
Listen, guys.
Someone.
So you are a prostitute.
No, someone is
hustler.
if a rich Arab nigga came and
Okay,
said,
but don't
I got
say
no,
that.
no, I got 200k for you. You're on this flight, come with me to Dubai.
And chow my
That's not
wives for
fucking-
me, dog.
Mm.
You're gonna do it.
Chop my wife for you.
No, but
Yeah.
She's bad.
No.
Niggas, listen.
No, I didn't say bad. I didn't say
We didn't say
bad.
they're bad.
Listen, no. Because at the end of the day, right, I win.
Do it. It's
200K.
okay, you win.
I'm
All-
20k richer.
It's okay, you win.
The hand is
Okay.
bad.
It's fine.
No,
It's
no, no, no.
okay.
What about your dignity?
Nigga, fuck that. I'm 200k richer. Listen, guys, I'm a hustler. Like over here,
Nigga, no, you're not, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
I really am.
Nigga,
You're not.
shut
Like
the
I
fuck
really
up,
am.
bro.
I'm a hustler.
End this
Like,
recording.
On the highest level.
End this
On the
recording.
highest- What is he doing?
End the recording.
These niggas are just
End the
like
recording.
on my dick.
This nigga's not a hustler. He's fucking lying, bro.
Wow.
Okay, end that shit.
Rider. But anyway, so yeah, man. Honestly, what I wanted to speak about today, on some real shit, is friendships. You know, friendships, circles. I really feel like as people of our age or whatever age you are, to be honest, it is so vital to have like people in your corner that you trust and love. You know?
Yeah.
And I think like as a youngin', especially like primary school years, the biggest thing for me was trying to like be popular or try and be cool and have a lot of friends as a collective. But the older I got, I realized that me having a small circle is one of the most important things in my life, you know? Because having a lot of people that you know is cool, like as acquaintances and, you know, people you just see when you bump into them, that's always amazing.
Yeah.
But in terms of like speaking to your people every single day, I'm not going to speak to like 50 people.
Yeah.
And the reason being for that is because I feel like you don't need 10, 15 people in your circle for it to be solid, you know? 2 guys, 3 guys, done, you know? Literally, because that's all it takes. Because there's people who really do have envious intentions when it comes to like you and your success. And that's where fake friends come to play. That's where like, you know, connections that you thought were real are actually fake, and it's fake love, G. That's why it's always important to keep the shit compact.
You know, also a weird thing is dog with friendships. You only realize, I don't know, for me, like with some of them, it took me a while, like to have like I think when you I'll say this, when you're in that moment, I always say when you're in that moment of when you're in a circle, you know, let's say you're friends with someone and automatically you get put into a circle with other bros. Now you have a whole circle with bros, and then you're a group of friends. You bros, like you guys are friends like that. And cool, you happy with a group of friends, people you can relate to, you know. And I feel like a lot of people as well, I want to go to what you're saying about how it's better to have a small one, but a lot of people I'm sure have struggled with not having friends, literally.
Yeah,
So
real.
when they finally get into a friend group, you're not going to realize what those people are doing to you, if they're hurting you, or if they're affecting you mentally in a negative way,
Yeah.
or if they, you know, while you're in that moment, you know, you're not going to realize what's happening, what they're doing to you, or how they're making you feel, because you always just, you know, okay, these are my boys, cool, let's go do this. You're always, you know, doing something. So, for bro that doesn't have friends, Lou, you finally listen to a friend group of 15 niggas, and now you're saying it's the best decision you ever made to have a small circle. where does that put that nigga? What do you think? Or even you, what do you think?
Nah, for me, we just have to learn. Like, I feel like, yeah, everyone that figures out that it's better to have a small friend group, they have gone through a lesson.
Yeah.
Or some sort of lesson that showed them like, okay, actually this is not the way. You know, but also how do you be friends with 15 people?
Okay, not even 15 though. Dog.
Yeah.
Like, even
Like 6.
I know people like that, ski.
Yeah, like 7,
Yeah,
6
when you
people,
listen
like
to
bro.
GC,
Like-
feel like nigga, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not even that though, bro. Like at school, G. Like,
Yeah.
they're friends with dead ass everyone.
That's what I'm saying. Like how do you maintain those friendships? I don't even know 6 other niggas. Like how do you maintain that, bro?
Nah, I hear that though. I think, okay, personally for me, so when I moved from Joburg to Durban, the transition of like not seeing my school friends every day, I noticed that you don't get texts like that every single day anymore like you used to,
As much,
right? Then I went to Kersney, of course, and then I left in grade 9. And then I also wasn't getting the same text as I used to when I was at school.
Yeah.
And I don't even like take that personally because that's life. I don't even hit everybody up that I used to, you know?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that when I learned to be by myself, because I transitioned from, you know, going to Kersney to being online. So like when I learned to kind of be by myself with my thoughts, it also makes you realize a lot of things. It's that reflection, that realization where you don't actually need this many people, you know, because I was so accustomed to like the life of always texting people, posting, laughing, and just being online all the time. To now not receiving a single text and me being just by myself, you know. And I had to get used to that feeling because people don't like being alone. I know a lot of people get into relationships, for example,
just
just because, yeah, you know, get into friendships. And you know the saying is like, don't go to the grocery store when you're hungry. You'll pick out the wrong things.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, you should be going to the grocery store when you know exactly what you want. So you won't really know, like Landa said, like until maybe you've learned or when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's until then where like you actually realize like maybe this guy is actually using me for something. You know, he only hits me up like when he needs something, but when I need him, he's nowhere to be found. This one, when I was speaking about this shit, he was laughing behind my back. What is up with that? You know, if I'm actually speaking about some real shit and I'm trying to be vulnerable, niggas are like being insensitive.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of clock where things lie, and then it's up to you, because now this is also the part where I know people are in relationships that they know that are bad for them, but they stay there because
That's all they have.
yeah, it's the only thing, and you will just settle for that, right?
Yeah.
You know, literally, you will settle for that, and it's a hard thing. Like, there's just so many people who've been through that shit, and it's like, I don't even know how to relate to that, because to be in a position where that's the only person you have, and they're not even the best person for you, it's so
It's hectic,
dangerous. Like,
actually.
it's bad, bro. It's really deep.
Yeah. And I feel like it forces you, it doesn't force you, but you eventually do become like delusional about your situation. Just so you can stay in it.
That's
Just so-
exactly what happens.
Yeah.
That's exactly, because you start justifying like what they're doing.
Yeah, that, but also like you will be like, nah, maybe this is gonna end or whatever, or it's just for this amount of time or this period, or you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's also some cases where it could be just for that. Those things you don't know, Jins. Like, I know what you're saying about how like people will it's the only thing that they have, you know. But there's some people, like, there are people that actually believe that this is, like, you know, their friend, or maybe it's just a phase, or something's going on and they need to speak.
Yeah.
Or it could be a thing of where, like, it's actually just it's fucked up, but you don't know. You have to literally go through the whole thing, you know? But you also have to be smart enough and aware of your like, just self-aware to be like, okay, I think it's just getting too far to the point where there's no coming back from this, that's happening right now. And it's hurting me and the other person.
Yeah, twin.
Yeah, I think, that's what I think, bro. But yeah.
because on 9 minutes. No, I want to say something. Because also for me, I've been through something where my friend groups are changing. The friends that I had that were really good friends to me, like they were actually like good friends.
Yeah.
I'm falling out of touch with them. Like this is something that's actively going on, and there's not much I can do about it. We just want to live close to each other. You know, our friendship was never the type where we would chat over text a lot, because we always see each other in person. So that's where most conversation would happen. When you're together, we'd chat. You know, so we never really ever had a habit of texting each other, right? And now it's a situation where now, I think as a person, I'm also changing a lot. Like I'm growing. And the things that we used to do together are not really the same anymore.
Yeah.
You know? So I know for one of my friends, I know for him, so the one friend, I would always go to his house. We'd play like games at his house together. You know, like during school, we'd sit together and like play something, you know, or chat. The other friend would do the same thing. We'll play games. But now, we'll play games online together. But now, I don't play games anymore. Like it's just something that isn't for me.
Yeah.
And I think I've just grown out of it. It's just, It's just not the same. So I don't play games anymore, so we don't get to talk. So we normally like chat over a game, like we'll go on Discord, or we'd actually like, have a conversation while we're playing. So we don't do that anymore. You know, he has other friends, like online friends that he plays with. You know, so yeah, it's just drifting apart. You know, so I'm realizing now it's becoming a thing of where now I'm trying to build a new circle here. You know, and that just ends up happening. You know. And when that happens, you just gotta accept that and just... Also, don't force trying to have friends. I think also the one thing I actually did well on is I didn't try and force having friends. You know, like I'd go and speak to people and meet people, chat to them, you know, but like if it doesn't really progress, you know, I'd leave it alone, you know?
Yeah.
And in doing that, I've met quite a few people, you know, we bumped into each other here and there, we continue talking, you know, and actually build like a decent friendship. I remember one guy, I lent him a guitar. He used that for quite a while. You know, it's like things like that. And eventually the friendship will build over time. Like you're not even like really trying. You just, you know, you're just chatting to people, you know. So then So I don't know, just a weird thing I thought I'd speak about. You know, because your circle will change. People will come and go.
Yeah.
You know, and you just try not to fight that, because it's not really up to you.
And I think also what you're saying is actually, if that starts happening, when your circle starts to change and people as your friends will start to change, might also be a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a sign that you're growing as well. You know, and it could be growing from, because your thing was gaming. That's not like a bad habit.
Yeah.
But some things could be like you fall out of friendships because you stop that bad habit that you guys both used to be able to relate with, you know, both used to do.
Yeah.
And then when you see each other, you speak about that, you know. You know, so it's also seen as a good thing. I think a big thing I always believe is that you must look at something. Yes, it can be negative, but try to get from a positive situation as to how it's benefiting you as well in this moment, or what can you learn from it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
100%.
That's what I think. It's a good thing at the same time. It
Yeah.
sucks, but it's life. People grow, people move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will find like your people, you know. At least they will find you.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Like you said, don't force. Because also with forcing, bro, like it just doesn't end up. I don't think the outcome of that ever like works out in your favor, for real.
Yeah.
Of trying to like force a connection, force a moment.
It's not genuine.
Yeah, it just
And
doesn't.
it becomes like uncomfortable in some situations, even, bro.
Yeah,
You know.
just doing too much.
Yo, dude, that shit reminds me, like, have you ever seen, like, two friends that low-key hate each other, but they're out with each other? Like, bro.
Nah, that's weird.
I want to say their names.
I don't know that.
You know, you like it?
No, can I say their names? You know them.
Yo, bleep them, yeah,
Yo, bleep
bleep it.
them.
Yeah.
And then, what's her name? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo!
But I just said something. I was like beep 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 because
Yeah.
you did like
Yeah.
And then cool.
Yeah.
that doesn't also.
So,
It's okay, dog.
yeah.
This is beep, 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 beep.
That's the shit what the video's gonna be now, dog.
Yeah, no. Like every time we used to go out with them, bro.
How'd that feel for you? And fuck them. How'd that feel for you when you like watching that?
Like witness it.
Yeah,
Guys,
like
it was comedy. I'm sorry. It was funny as shit. Yo,
that's what I'm saying.
Imagine like I'm with my boys, like
Yeah.
I'm with my niggas, and it's literally a dynamic. Like the three of us, the two of them there, and we're just like we already know automatically that we're coming here to like drama's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Something funny is gonna happen. We're not coming here for no reason. So now we're chilling there. Hey, dog, they're just sending shots to each other, bro. Like
Wait.
they're just dissing each other. But
Oh,
but like
wait.
it's sneak disses, bro.
Oh, and like
Yeah, I don't want to like put a business out there, but there was this one like joke that her friend said. So K said to M, right?
Okay.
So she was basically calling this hand.
The hell?
She was calling this hand a mermaid,
How?
right?
Okay.
Okay. Inside joke of that. This is where you're gonna peep again. This hand babs the nigga on the beach, chief.
oh.
No one knew this. No one knew this. So imagine like this is the first time.
Wait, can I keep the Babs on the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. okay,
So no one knew this shit.
Babs the nigga on the beach.
Why?
Yo, it's gonna be so loud.
There's no reason to do that.
Bro. Dog, and imagine like it's not like we know each other, bro. Like this is like I think the second link.
Yeah.
Ah.
Second link, G. Yo, you're a mermaid. We're like,
What's
"Wait,
that
bro,
mean?
what does that mean? Then she says what it means.
She said what it
Yes,
means.
she said the whole thing. I was like, what the fuck?
How? So it wasn't even an inside
Yeah.
joke. They just carried
Yeah,
on.
it was at first.
She did it on purpose.
And they
She wanted
put it
us to understand
outside.
exactly.
She already just understood. That's
They
kind
put
of
it outside,
mad.
bro.
Yeah.
Unless
So then-
understood. Girl or friends.
Yes.
No, that's
the
like
thing.
that's proper dissing then. Because
Yeah,
then she wanted
it
you
is.
guys to
to
know.
know.
Yeah, and then did it back. Yeah, it was just, and when they sing that, like, it was just like, bro, you can clearly see that you guys don't like each other, but she's also in a situation where like that's the only person that's in her life,
Wait.
you know.
Yeah, that's
So
the issue. Yeah.
it's like you know exactly that this is her. Nah, you don't have her for real. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you guys see each other, but you don't have her. Like, you don't. We know that. We can all see from the outside. She.
Do you, I'm saying now, last thing, but okay, not the last thing, but in terms of friendships, like so friendships, like okay, so let's say you know how there's like people banter with brooms and they
Yeah.
flow you. Okay, but listen now, they flow you. People banter.
Yo.
You know, like sometimes. Okay, yeah, you banter with people, cool. But then, like,
Let's take it too far.
when what happens if it's like a group and it's one guy always getting bantered against?
That's not banter, nigga.
Yeah, you
You're a
see,
target,
you're a
dude.
target.
You're a target. No, and I know this. There's also a guy that I know who's like in the GC.
Yeah,
Yeah, he gets it,
Nah, that
bro.
literally used to happen
Yeah,
at
he
school,
gets
bro.
it,
There was
bro.
a nigga. Yeah, it was definitely the target, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it was obvious. For me, it was obvious. I won't lie. I used to join them as well.
Oh, no,
And
dog, yeah.
that's the issue. But
Yeah.
I learned, bro. I learned. I learned. I definitely did, bro. Because yeah, bro, banter and then disrespecting umuntu, like especially someone that they would consider as umngani wakho.
Yeah.
Manje nje uyamjwayela like all the time, and I was like,
And you might not even know what he's actually going through.
Yeah,
Hey,
G.
dog, receiving all those bullets.
yeah, bro. So,
Crazy, G.
And then,
Yeah,
hey,
you never know what people are going through.
Yeah.
That's something people must remember.
That's
You
true.
never know what people are going through ever.
and the
Unless
other,
they're your best friend. Sorry, yeah.
I'm saying the other thing is, and then someone will make a joke that strikes a nerve. Then you get hit.
Yeah.
Then it's like, because I've seen that happen. Like they'll be like the whole group will be saying something to someone, and then you say that one thing that just strikes a chord
Yeah.
with that person.
Then he reacts.
Then he reacts.
Then he's
He's
like,
not wrong.
why are you taking it so deep?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, dog,
And they
that's
gaslight the
proper
bro.
gaslighting.
Yeah.
Yo, that's proper.
Yo.
Like, hey, G. Niggas know what they doing.
Yeah, they
Niggas
do,
know
bro.
exactly what
They
they
do,
doing,
bro.
bro. You know who you are.
Yeah, they do,
like
yeah,
it's
definitely.
it's deep,
definitely
G.
do, bro.
Because I already know that like when it comes to to gents. Like, yeah, for gents, brother, banter thing. It's like such a casual thing between like groups.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like dissing each other.
Yeah, but-
because I mean, like the difference is though, like we all know our boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Like I
something we
know
don't talk
when-
about.
Yeah, like I know that I can say certain things that you will take very deep. So I'm gonna refrain myself from saying that because I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be a joke. It's not supposed to be a thing where I'm putting you down, dog.
Yeah, but
So-
you know what the flip side also is? In person, I'll speak ill on your name. But the second you're gone, I will defend you with my life.
Yo, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Like, that's the
real.
thing,
That's
bro.
real, bro.
Yo,
That's real.
and niggas flip that shit where they will speak nicely to you
In person,
and then
yeah.
behind your back.
Wee.
Boy.
It's
That shit is yeah.
yeah.
My people, tell your homies you love them. Just send a text. You don't know what they're going through. Hit them up. Say I love you, bro. I love you, sis. Be there for your people. Dudes.
We're not cutting it there. Okay, so let me tell you something. This guy is a prostitute and he sells his body for money. Now we can end the video. Dango.
If you ever see him, give him $20.
Yeah.
He'll take you somewhere nice.
Give him
That's how I'm done.
give him 20 bucks.
mic off.
Give him 20 bucks and
Take
then
this
tell him
mic
to
off.
tell your friend he'll do it. dog.
He'll do it
With
straight.
ease.
Only if you like really bad though. Like,
Ah,
you know what I'm saying?
received,
You know
dog.
my type.